What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on SMCI Stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video guys, I will show you how you have to do a technical analysis from scratch. I will show you all the necessary details in order to find out the potential movements of certain assets. And at the end of this video, I will show you my thoughts and my price prediction on this asset. That is why just stay tuned. And before we dive deep into all of this, guys, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, feel free to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month, you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. So let's start with this ticker symbol. I have to say that this ticker symbol and this stock attracts my attention because it has a very high number of mentions on Wall Street Bets community. And if you take a look on this website, you can see that it has 579 mentions, up by 118% during last 24 hours. And the price action itself is also extremely impressive. For the 2 months from the beginning of this year, this asset gained from its lowest point to its highest point about 300%. And for now it is in consolidation phase, and guys, I have to admit that this price action is extremely interesting because it has a very high volume. And the volume is showing you that this movement has a very strong background, and this trend might continue. But all the technical details I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's start its analysis from scratch. So, what is this company about? First of all, it has a market cap of about $50.65 billion. And let's take a look on their financials. So they have very good revenue and they are profitable, and they are consistently profitable from at least Q4 2022. On top of that, if you take a look on their total assets and total liabilities, they can cover their liabilities with their assets more than 2 times, and this is also quite healthy. So let's take a look on the company itself. Supermicro engages in the distribution and manufacture of information technology solutions and other computer products. Its products include twin solutions, MP servers, GPU, and coprocessors, MicroCloud. So because of this, you can make a conclusion that this asset is benefiting out of the AI golden rush. And you know that just recently NVIDIA, the main beneficial of the AI revolution, hit its all-time high, and it added a mind-blowing value to its stock price. And what should we expect next? What are the news that is driving this price for now? If you take a look on the most recent news, you can see that just a couple of hours ago, Supermicro joining S&P 500 after stock price soars more than 20-fold in 2 years. And this is also quite a good sign. If you take a look on a 4 hours time frame, you can see that we have a very good movement after hours that had again, let me show you, that gained about 13% to its value. And I have to admit that potentially, and I will show you this in just several minutes, we have a breakout out of the formation that was forming basically from the mid of February, from February 15 or from February 16. And let me show you what do we have from the analytic firms. So you have to keep in mind only the most recent updates because its recent price action had a very harsh movement, and that is why all of the forecasts from the beginning of this year are pretty much useless. That is why you cannot rely on the consensus analyst price target, and you have to rely only on the most recent updates. So Rosenblatt Securities on February the 20th boosted its price target from $700 to $1,300. Next one, Wells Fargo company set its price target at $960. Next one, Bank of America in the middle of February initiated its coverage with a buy rating with a price target of $1,040. So I have to admit that these forecasts are still quite bullish. And let's take a look on the list of institutional investors. First of all, let's take a look on this chart. It is an institutional ownership of SMCI. You can see that green bars represent the number of institutional investors and the number of shares held by institutional investors. And the black line, this blip, is the price of this asset. And as you can see, we have quite strong institutional investors holdings. And if you take a look on the most recent activity, you can see that basically, yes, we have a lot of companies who added to their position. And if you sort it by number of shares, this is the biggest shareholders of this company. You can see that even these companies added to their position, except this one, Disciplined Growth Investors Incorporated, lowered its position by 3.74%, but they still hold about $774.6 million in value in this company. On top of that, Susquehanna International Group increased its put position by 62.35%, and it is quite expectable because the higher the asset goes, the more likely it will have quite harsh movement to the downside. So let's take a look on the insider tradings list, and here you can see that we have at least one recent sell-off from George Cao. He sold 1,884 shares and he cashed out about $1.8 million. Wow, recently he also sold a bunch of his shares, and it is not a good sign. I have to admit that it is making more bearish pressure. It is creating more bearish pressure on this asset in the short and medium term perspective. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, you have to take a look on the bigger picture. That's why let's switch to daily time frame. And what do we have right here? I have to say that most likely this movement to the upside is nothing else but the third wave, third impulsive wave. And you can identify it by two signs. First of all, the highest volume usually occurs in the third wave. And this formation, if I connect these tops and these bottoms, it is nothing else but a symmetrical triangle that usually happens in the fourth wave. And it is another stage of accumulation right before the next potential movement to the upside. And if it is the case, we have to take a look which price target this asset might hit. And guys, I have to say that this asset is not for investing right now. And let me show you why I think so. If you switch to weekly time frame and take a look on its price action, you can see that it has a very high movement, harsh movement to the upside. And for now, we have a lot of wicks from the top side of these candles, and this means market is trying to make a decision. On top of that, if you take a look on its monthly time frame, you can see that this asset gained basically for last 2 years more than almost 2,000%. And if you take a look on indicators, you can see that RSI and MACD are scratching the top, and we hit again this range, and potentially it might be a sign of bearish divergence. And this means we might have on a monthly time frame, I have to pay your attention to this time frame. On monthly time frame, we might have a trend reversal, but definitely on the shorter time frames, we might see breakouts to the upside. And if we switch to 4 hours time frame, you can see that this breakout is happening right now. And if my assumption is correct, and we have, so let's take a look right here. Well, the third wave is definitely this one. And the first one, it is quite difficult to assume, but I think it might be like this. This is the retracement to the second, third, fourth, and we are about to see the next leg to the upside. And to project this target, you have to pull the Fib extension tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement. And the most common price target is 0.786, which implies from the current price about 30% of upside potential. But guys, definitely we might have an extensions up to 1.618 extension level, and it might be up to 97% of upside potential in the short and medium term perspective. But if you want to enter your position, be very cautious, because the downside potential is also quite massive. From this point, we might have about 38% of downside potential to its recent bottom at 600, let's put it this way, at around $700. This means if you want to enter your position, do it incrementally to the downside if you want to enter your long position. And be cautious with its volume, because the volume shows you its next potential movement. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.